Mauri kitty, little Mauri kitty, little Mauri kitty. Sharing a showcase with Dylan and Dakota. Mauri's a sassy little thing. She's a sassy little thing. She's a sassy little lady. She doesn't think that Dylan or Dakota should obstruct her path when she needs to walk to the litter pan or to the food trays. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? You saucy little thing. You saucy little thing. So saucy. So saucy. Jump. Breaking out the purr. Breaking out the Mauri purr. Here comes the Mauri purr. There we go. He's a little honey. A bit unclear if Mauri would be a one kitty home type individual. She sort of gets along with Dylan and Dakota. Sort of doesn't. But she's a new arrival. She may get a little bit of. She also thinks that she's not allowed to get in their way if they want something. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, little Mauri? Little Mauri. Dylan's right next to her on the platform, right down, according to her womanly whims. She's not objecting at the moment. Gives me a swat if she thinks I'm taking my hand away. She says, no, you may not. You may not take your hand away until I'm done with it. I'll scratch that spot. Scratch that certain spot. Oh! You did it wrong. No doing it wrong. You must perform according to my expectations. I believe Mauri's 9 years old. Oops! Oops! You did it wrong. No doing it wrong. No doing it wrong. She's a spirited lady. She's a spirited lady. You getting a little emotional? What's this? What's this little guy? What's this little guy? What's this little guy? Mauri. A little overstimulated. I'll give you a break. I'll give you a break. Little crazy Mauri. And here's Mauri's roommate, Mr. Dillon. Dillon's making biscuits. He's making tasty, tasty biscuits. He's the biscuit maker. He's the biscuit maker. Making those biscuits. I'm making those biscuits. Make a biscuit all day long. Kitty makes a biscuit, Kitty makes another. Kitty makes a biscuit all day long. Stay up on your biscuit throne. You must be displayed. You must be displayed for your adoring public. You like the little fleece bed? Dylan's fleece bed is worn thin. He's got the cushy fleece throw underneath it. So he is pleased when he makes the biscuits. He is the biscuit maker. He is the biscuit maker. Somebody gotta make those biscuits. Somebody needs to make those fresh biscuits every day. With his biscuit making claws. Biscuit making claws. His whiskers in a full forward extended position. He gobbles up his world, of which he is so very fond. Probably enjoyed the life of a stray, or he might have been one of those backyard visitor cats that made the rounds in his neighborhoods, because he sure is friendly. Insanely friendly. Deranged friendly. Friendly to a pathological degree. Oh, that's good. Dylan's fur was a little lumpy when he came in, so I brushed him and brushed him. Literally multiple thousands of brush strokes until I belatedly realized his shoulders were starting to go bare. I hit him with too many brush strokes with the bristle brush, the wire brush, and the Furminator. He's certainly cool for summertime, but he's got to grow back some of that fur around the shoulders. He had itches initially. Those are long gone. Brushed the itches out of him too. Gave him a few shampoos. Rinse-free shampoo from the foam bottle. Then he shakes himself off like a dog. You shake like a dog, don't you? You shake like a little black dog. And climbs back into my lap. Frantically persuading him not to get in my lap now, so he'll stay in the photo frame. Don't do it. Don't you get in that lap. Don't you do it. Well, eyebrow sniff. Checking the eyebrow status. I used to think that Dylan would prefer to be pet 24 hours a day, but he's okay after about 2 or 3 hours. He probably wouldn't be needy in the home. He's just stocking up, bankrolling his pets and scritchies. Too bad. Get under the collar. That's always a nuisance. Get under that collar. Purrs would also stop when he got all petted or all brushed out. He would come off the lap, climb up to his little abode here, and then start up again because he has to make the biscuits. He would come back up and get down to serious biscuit making. Oh, there he goes, making his exit. And here's the Mauri, close up and intimate. Yes. Serving up the purrs. deep in the Mauri compound, where she contemplates what variety of kitty justice needs to be inflicted on poor Dillon and Dakota, for she is the dispenser of kitty justice. She is the Kitty Justice League. Yes, the One Cat Kitty Justice League. You don't mind the head scratches too much? The head scratches are not the worst thing. It's not the greatest head scratches, but that doesn't mean you can stop. I've had better, but keep going. I thumped the camera, I admit it. Basically need every variety of training, photography. Should go to Montgomery Community Media. Sign up for classes. You're presenting your profile, and now you're a 3/4 profile, advertising your overall gorgeousness. Inquiring minds want to know, are you the most gorgeous kitty ever? Could any kitty be more gorgeous than you? She objects to even the notion. It's impossible. It's an impossibility. Snow White must die. Sweetie, sweetie Mauri. Sweetie Mauri. Will you let me pet you? A little bit. Can't quite reach around the back. Improper petting is a corporal offense. Leads to a stern rebuke. Basically doesn't want to be pet from the front. Doesn't want to see that hand coming at her. She regards it with suspicion. Still smells of a flea treatment from yesterday, so well, she might be suspicious. Well, she might be. Who could blame her? It's a suspicious world she lives in, full of suspicious characters and outright twits. Outright twits are also problematic. Crazy scratch, crazy scratch. Oh my goodness, where did my scratcher go? Dakota. Consenting to a little photography. Dakota typically preferred to retreat to her wicker basket or high on the cat tower when people entered her room. When the foolish humans came, but she doesn't usually access the cat tower now that Mauri, warrior princess, is patrolling the window. I'm sure it's a fraud enterprise, so she spends all her time in a wicker basket of people around. She'll run around if there's no humans around. But I've just been petting her for a good long while, dragging my fingernails through her fur. At some point she gets stimulated. Her eyes open wide. She hops out. So here she is. Here is our Dakota. Out in the world. Out among the hoi polloi. Her royal subjects, such as they are. We must make do with the tools we have. So she can collect her resources, nosh a bit of noms, use the litter box if she wishes. Isn't that right, Dakota? Enjoy the company of Dillon and repose. Slight motion of his tail tip. Look over the people for whom she has some fascination. Need to use the litter pan? Does an illustrious lady like you even use litter pans? The Dakota kitty. The Dakota kitty. Getting all cozy. She likes the hard surface floor okay. Probably has a bit of padding from her nice medium fur. Perhaps also from her cute little belly. It's been growing a bit since she came here. Never runs low on food. Isn't that right, sweet? Isn't that right, sweet? The sweet Dakota. Dakota, you're the sweetie. You're the sweetie kitty. You're the sweetie little Dakota. The sweetie little Dakota kitty. The sweetie little girl with the perfect coat. Giving Dakota's coat a rest. I'm sure I've brushed her literally 50,000 brush strokes since March 2014. And after seeing Dillon's hair start to thin, I decided to give Dakota a break. Dakota, 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 Dakota. Uh-oh. What you doing? Here comes Mauri. Here comes Mauri. You alright? You want a snack? There you go. No? Just coming down to see me? It'll be a puzzling development, not usually Mauri's style. What do you think, Dakota? What's she up to? What's she up to? Sounds like mischief. Sounds like mischief. What you doing, crazy girl? What you doing, crazy girl? You having a crazy fit? You having an attack of the crazies? Are you having an attack of the crazies? Oh, she's a ferocious one. She's a ferocious one. Let's stabilize my silly tripod. She's a crazy girl. She's a crazy girl. Crazy, crazy girl. Crazy, crazy girl. Crazy girl. Crazy, 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 crazy girl. Crazy Mauri. Uh-oh, stuck on the carpet. That's never good. Dakota strikes an elegant pose. The grand lady, la grande dame. Splendid Dakota. Having a bit of a bath. I'm gonna have to cover her wicker basket when I go for the still camera, because if I pass her and she can flank me, she'll be back in that whisker basket like a shot. I'll have to put the quilt over it. Grooming is a pleasure for Dakota, now that her coat's all brushed out. Can't really say long hair is unnatural necessarily. The Angoras are an ancient breed. They've got long hair. But long, fine hair is a rough business for a stray. This girl. I'm betting Dakota might repose upon your lap in the home. But she's too cautious and cagey in here. I try not to pick her up. She gets enough of that. Animal management and maintenance activities. She's a sweetie. So elegant and fashionable. It's a Dillon photo bomb. Dillon is committed to photo bomb. Hunting for the elusive lap. He saw a lap. That's all she wrote. Now for a bit more of noms. With her perfect Victorian table manners. A bit of that Nutrub Max Cat. Kind of an all-purpose adult food. Suits most of the shelter cats well enough. Sometimes gets barfed up, but hey, they're worse than a Big Mac. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Dakota noms the noms. Dakota noms the noms. She enjoys her noms. Noms are good. Hooray for noms. Stretch, remain jammed in your wicker basket all day long. You turn your butt upon me. How could you do it? How could you turn your buttocks upon me? Madam. Madam, indeed. Indeed, madam.